know they're big.
Oh, please turn off your cell phones. And I have a rather rudimentary sound system, as some of you may have noticed. So I'm hoping people can keep quiet while we have music on so that everybody, even in the back, can hear. Thank you so much. All right. Welcome, everyone, to the Carport Theater and to our show, Persona, Masks That Hide and Masks That Reveal. I'm excited that in addition to our old friends in tonight's lineup, we have 6 performers who have never performed with the Carport Theater before. We're going to be doing some hiding and revealing, masking and unmasking tonight, using many different forms of expression. So, and I can already tell that you guys are a great audience, because there are some people from the last time, and I just have a really good vibe, so I'm very excited. So, our first performance is going to be music with Phil Franchine, who is also going to be multitasking as our MC for part of the show. Phil is a singer, dancer, ghostwriter, editor of family memoirs, ex-newspaper reporter, and a long ago Chicago community organizer. In other words, outside agitator. Welcome, Phil. Go,
So we're going to start off with a song by the Who, the band The Who, the song Substitute, which is the full body mask. The hat helps me a lot because I'm actually an introvert. I'm pretty shy, but nobody here believes it. Backed out. Well, I can't sing with the plastic fork. We'll get to the plastic fork. You're all wondering. All right, we'll get to the plastic fork. Do you think we look pretty good together? You think we look pretty good together? You think my shoes are made of leather? But I'm a substitute for another guy. I look pretty tall, but my heels are high. The simple things you see are all complicated. I look young, I'm just backdated, yeah. Substitute your lies for fact. I see right through your plastic mask. I look all white, but my dad was black. My farm looking suit's really made out of sand. I was born with a plastic spoon in my mouth. North side, outside faces east, and the east side is facing south. And now you dare to look me in the eye. Crocodile tears are what you cry. If it's a genuine problem, you won't try to work it out at all. Just pass it by, pass it by. Substitute me for him. Substitute my Coke for gin. Substitute you for me, Mom. At least I'll get my washing done. But I'm a substitute for another guy. I look pretty tall, but my heels are high. The simple things you see are all complicated. I look pretty young, I'm just backdated, yeah. I was born with a plastic spoon in my mouth. facing south. And now you dare to look me in the eye. The crocodile tears are what you cry. If it's a genuine problem, you won't try to work it out at all. Just pass it by, pass it by. Substitute me for milk. Substitute my Coke for gin. Substitute you for me, mom. At least I'll get my washing done. Substitute your lies for fact. I see right through your plastic back. I look all white, but my dad was black. My mind look at seats really made out of sack. Writing that song. Thanks, Bashful.
Phil is no substitute. He's the real thing. Yeah. Okay. And now I would like to introduce someone who is new to the Carport Theater. Her name is Jolynn Farr, or JoJo. She's a professional actress and former improv comedian. After a 30-year diversion, including the Army, having kids, and telling the world, "Don't tread on me," she is making a theatrical comeback right here at the Carport Theater. And she is going to be performing a segment from Christopher Grand's 1987 play called Laughing Wild.
Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. It's a
I'm a very negative person, but then I took this personality workshop and it's totally turned my life around. Now when something bad or negative happens, I can see the positive. Like when I've had a really bad day, or maybe when a good friend betrays me, or maybe when I've been hit by one of those damn people that ride their bicycles the wrong way on a one-way street. So I'm sure I need to look in that direction. And then there they are, they're bearing down on you, about to kill or kill you. Anyway, when any of these things happen, I can say to myself, my glass, it's not half full, it's half empty. Oh, no, I said that. My glass is not half empty, it's half full. Of course, if you get hit by that damn bicycle, it won't be half full or half empty. It's going to be shattered to pieces, and you are going to be dead or in the hospital. Really, I am trying to be positive. That is what I'm doing these days. Well, I had to say to myself, you do not have kids. At least not today. You're not what? You're not one of those starving children in India or China or Africa. Look at the sunset. Look at the sunrise. Why don't you enjoy them for God's sake? Well, now I do. Except, of course, if it's cloudy outside and you can't see the sun, or it's too hot, or it's too cold. Oh, but really, I'm trying. I'm trying to be positive. I am making great strides. My friends, they do not recognize me. But really, I do find it But, or maybe I'm just paranoid. But at any rate, I used to find it very difficult sometimes to go outside of my house because of coming into contact with people. Well, you probably experienced something similar, the people at the movie theaters who just talk incessantly throughout the entire movie. So you just know that they're going to talk throughout it, the whole thing, and it's useless to ask them not to talk. But even if you did, ask them not to talk. And they ungraciously acquiesce. Then they're going to send out these vibrations that they hate you throughout the entire film. And then it's just impossible to concentrate. Well, you can move, but then the people that you sit next to in the new location, they're just probably going to rattle their candy wrappers throughout the entire film. So basically, I don't even go to the movies anymore. What's the point? I am the predominant source of energy in my life. I let go of the from my past. I let go of the pain from my present. And where pain previously lived inside my body, now there's light and love and joy. That was an affirmation. Now, the theory behind affirmations is that if you say something positive about yourself in the present tense as if the positive thing is happening right now, draw positive energy to you. Well, let me try. Let me try to change how I feel. Let me try to feel happy for just a moment. Nope. I'm sorry, I was thinking about Chernobyl. Now, isn't that just a scream from the universe trying to warn us? But we're not paying any attention. Well, I can't even believe they don't know what to do with nuclear waste protect. They keep building these damn things. Well, oh, I'm sorry, I was trying to feel happy. Let me try again. No, sorry, I was thinking about something else. Something that I read in the newspaper about this 14-year-old boy in Montana who shot his geometry teacher to death because the teacher was flunking him. Now that is crazy enough, but it seems that this particular teacher so the 14-year-old boy shot his substitute teacher instead. So I don't have this information. I can bring positive aside. How are you supposed to protect yourself from these sorts of things? And well, and then there's acid rain, and there's something wrong with the ozone layer. And then the Secretary of Education, he doesn't want to educate students on the dangers of nuclear proliferation, but rather on how terrible communists are. Well, and then the Secretary of the Environment does not want to protect the environment. Doesn't see a problem. And then the offices that are being appointed in the Reagan administration are just like a sick truck. I mean, like naming Typhoid Mary the Secretary of Health and Welfare. I mean, God, he's discouraged. Oh, and I'm thinking about God. Well, I mean, it was nice to believe in an afterlife, but sometimes I'm envious of people who still have this belief. But I remember when everybody was getting Tonys for Dreamgirls, and they were all getting up there thanking God for letting them win this award. And I was thinking, God is silent on the Holocaust. but involves himself in the Tony Awards. Doesn't seem very likely now, does it? I am the predominant source of my life. I remove this anger from my solar plexus. And it is replaced by white light and joy and serenity and joy. And everything in my life works. Except my plumbing, my career, and my relationships.
Let's give a good hand. JoJo. Next, we're going to have Jody Netzer shedding masks. Jody is returning to the stage after a number of years hiatus. She's also known as Sparkles. She's a creative, intuitive, and practical life business coach, multimedia performing artist, community builder. Her style ranges from deep transformational healing to zony. Somebody's zoning, that's not Sparkles. Zany, wacky fun. Let's give a big hand. Sparkles.
Or not to be. To be or not to be. Seen and heard. To see and be seen with a bird. To see or not see the depth and breadth of me, you, we, the sea of possibility, hiding, afraid to see and be seen, afraid others will see shadows. Despite the light, afraid of rejection, retaliation, regression, based on lived experience and assumption. Triggered! Fight, flight, freeze, fawn, flood, flop, faint, forget. Masks can hide, and masks can reveal more of oneself, of others, of concepts, of situations. Not supposed to care what caring what other people. Be more of self or less of self. Safe or less safe. Speak truth to power. I am powerful. Speak truth to myself. I am myself. A fantasy, nightmare, reality, to be. Ultimately, fear of death. Fear of life. Fear of anything and everything in between and beyond fear itself. naked, wearing masks that beg to ask more questions, strategies, tactics, and tasks. The picture says 1,000 words, open for endless interpretation. Eyes of the beholder, past, future, present. One person's peacekeeper is another person's terrorist. Who decides? The observer, the observed, both, neither. To protest is saying yes to a no, or no to a yes. I terrorize myself and make peace with myself. Change is blissful, violent, and constant. Who am I? Who are you? Who, what, where, when, why is the space between, if any? An illusion or conclusion? Us versus them versus the interconnectivity of everyone and everything. Oneness and nothingness. Is this mental masturbation, entertainment, or beingness? To be or not to be. Continuously evolve. Me, thee, and we.
Who is up next? We have Shedding Mask with Scott Burt and Heidi Foley. Now, I can attest a little bit to Scott having been enraptured with improvisational dance in the 30s. Not the 30s, his 30s. And he's been nourished by the joys of collaborative improvisational dance since that fateful discovery. Heidi and Scott have been exploring dance improv together for 5 years now, since their fateful discovery of each other. Let's give a good hand to Scott Burt and Heidi Foley. Come on now.
Ritual of a dark earth. Close your eyes and see a cord. Shining umbilical cord of your navel. It goes down and down into the dreaming earth. Into the darkness. Into the silence. Follow.
Can you turn it up?
Follow that.
I can't. Okay.
As you descend into warm darkness, you move one by one. Remove your masks. One by one, take them off. Feel the heavy weight of each as you let it fall. As you descend. achievements. What does that mask look like? Take off the child's mask. See it now, the little one, laughing with delight. The child crying helplessly in an empty room. Take it off. Take it off with grief and with tenderness. The masks of relationship. The masks that you wear with others. The mask of the lover and the mate. The mask of the parent. The mask of conflict. The mask of the warrior. The mask of affiliation. Of responsibility. Of duty. Take each one off. Hold up your hand into darkness. See them fall and question, who am I? Falling with them like a feather. And take off the mask of your age. Take off the accumulated years that whisper, I'm middle-aged. I'm old. I must. I can't. I will. I should. It's too late. I can't. Take them all off. Let go. Feel the weight. Ask for your parents. But you also learn to wear like them. Their fears and pains to form the shape of your face. Remove them with respect and with pity and descend. Descend to the last masks, to the shadow masks, to the masks you do not look at. Go into. See them in your hands, and then let them go into darkness and into the communion and rest and peace. Ask for the dreams then, the unborn those ones that wait to be born again in you, empty and down on the earth, right with the God, right with the kind guidance and inspiration, full of tears, new year, make that prayer into darkness and feel it like a pulse among roots that keep umbilical, keep you safe and tested. Remember that you are loved and young, a seed, a child, a hope, a potential. It has to ascend. And as you rise, see the masks you discarded. One by one, take them in your hands. Maybe some you no longer need. Some you will examine more closely in the future. And perhaps some you will discard. Right here, right now. Some you will discard, and some you will wear more lightly. Feel their weight. And as you emerge from the earth into the southern world, feel that unbroken cord binding
Wow, thank you, Scott Bird, Heidi Foley. Woo! Come on, give another little. Beautiful, slithering, sinuous dance. That's right. All right, and next we've got Marcus Wilson with the Mask of Masculinity. Rookie Cop is the name of his Marcus is a 10-year resident of Tucson, been an actor and musician here and loves community, people, and performing. So let's give a fine welcome to Marcus Wilson and the Mask of Masculinity.
I gotta be honest, man. I have never seen a grown man cry, especially one that's your size. Is that what you do? Is that what you do when things get rough? You cry. You know my father would beat the crap out of me if he see my lip quiver, but I don't hold any grudges. It made me tough. And to do this job, you gotta be tough. You cannot make excuses every time you see something that upsets you. Do you think this job is hard or something? My first week on the job, me and my partner got an emergency call. We got over to Sully's on 18th, and there was this kid. There's this kid shooting bar flies at random. The girl serving drinks was already dead. And other patrons too. Then he pointed a gun at me. I had no choice, and I put one right between his eyes. The coroner said he was screwed up on meth. He was 9 years old. His name was Travis Devereaux. Oh my God, man. Who was it? Cousin? Your brother? Why don't you tell me? We're sitting here driving around all morning, and you forgot to mention it. Hey, get over here. Get over here, man. We got a job to do.
Next, we have Joe Carmonica and his lovely friends. And what's he doing here? Mascapade. It's Mascapade. We know what masks are. We know what cascades are and other kinds of pades.
How about escapades?
Escapades? How about escapades? That's right. Let's give some time to escapades with Mascapades. Here we go. Joe Carmonica. Give him a hand now. Welcome on the stage.
So in the process of making this piece, my father passed away, and I want to dedicate this one to Mark Opperman that introduced me to Carport Theater, 7 Love. So one of my compliments or whatever from my father was that play harmonica and dance was like one of of all the different things was I guess that was a compliment. Something like that. And so, I'm not even going to talk about it, but I've gone through a lot of things, and so here we are. I'm so happy that I'm still alive, eh? 7 Love to breathing.
Mika, Meka, Bika, Lika, Muka, Rika, Pam, Rika, Maria, Nika-laka-moo, ram, Nika-laka-moo, began, bucka-laka, Nika-mike, Nika-mac, Nika-moo, began, mac, lamb, D-mac, Nika-lamb, Nika-lamb, Nika-laka-moo, Nika-moo, right, Nika-lamb,
That's enough.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is hey,
This is what's supposed to happen. Do it over.
Get off
Sorry.
the stage.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Please.
Things don't go crazy here sometimes, but I mean, this was. Come on.
Forgot the name. Sky Nicholas, Lisa Rakestraw, and Dan Sweet. Yeah, if you want to give another round, that's fine. You too could be on the next showcase and mask, unmasked, box, unboxed, and whatnot. But we will have next? Beyond masks, Laura Milkins. Laura Milkins, who in 2011, among a lot of things she's done in her life, performance artist kind of art, she walked from Tucson to Western Michigan, staying at a different home every night in exchange for cooking them a meal. And it was live streamed. She had a camera going 24/7 on a laptop. And so she had a lot of the point of it was to have conversations face to face, but it helped find places to stay. Anyhow, give a warm welcome to Laura Milkins, the performance artist.
Aren't you afraid? The woman behind the counter at the mini mart in a small town in Kansas asked me this. Hundreds of people in my 2,000-mile journey would ask me, aren't you afraid? So I gave her my standard response. Of the farmers? The road crew guys? Like, who am I supposed to be afraid of? And she looked at me very earnestly. Well, the psychopaths. And I said, I think we outnumber them. I haven't met any, actually. I've had nothing but very gracious, amazing experiences so far. And she said, oh, thank you. And I started to pay for my chocolate chip muffin. I ate a lot of chocolate chip muffins. And she said, no. And she got out her purse and she put money in the till and she paid for my muffin. And so often, people making, minimum wage would buy me lunch and say, I like what you're doing. And so I thought to myself, like, when did we become afraid of a grown woman in daylight, wearing a camera on her head, to walk? Like, when did that become something to be afraid of? When I was a kid, it was the 70s. And my mom would say, be home for dinner. And I'd say, bye, Mom. See you for dinner. And I'd run out the door. And that was it. They didn't worry. We were kids. But a grown woman in 2011 can't walk. So I went walking along. Further up the road, in the next couple of towns, I was staying with this woman. And as I walked into town, I'd seen a sign, huge sign, that was pro-life. And we're sitting at our dining room table, and she starts to talk about abortion rights. And I realized, like, I cook dinner for people, and in the morning they'd say, I love you, be safe. I was like family. And maybe forgotten that I had a live camera going. So I said, oh, you're live on the internet. And she said, oh, yeah, I know. And then her friend who'd come over for dinner leaned into the camera, and he said, yeah, you know, I got kicked out of the military because I'm gay. And he started talking about his experiences in the military and how somebody turned him in. And he got kicked out of the service and lost his pension and everything. And again, I said, yeah, there's people watching, it's live streaming, because I'm thinking this town, maybe somebody's going to hurt them, or maybe somebody's going to egg her house. And he said, oh, and he leans in and he says, and I'm single. I'm like, okay. So later that evening, she said, I'm going to go get some groceries. So of course, she left me alone in her house, which is what you do with a stranger who's in your house. And she drove off in the rain, and it started pouring more and more. And she came back in about half an hour, and she was beaming. And she said, you know, I was thinking about what we were talking about trusting people. And I saw this woman walking, and I thought, oh, I'll give her a ride. And she said, hey, get in. I kind of knew her, and I said, get in. And she got in the car and ran along. So we talked about abortion rights, and we did not agree. And we, talked about it for a little while. And she said, and then I looked at her and I said, you remember when we were kids, and we disagreed, and then we agreed to be friends anyway. And she said, the lady said, yeah, I remember that. And she said, let's do that. And she replied, yeah, I like that. And I thought to myself, it's my fears. I'm afraid that by being in their home, they're going to get in trouble and something awful's going to happen. And that I'm wrong. My prejudices are wrong. Just because it's small town America doesn't mean that she's going to get hurt by her neighbors. Maybe she'll give her a ride on the rainstorm, and maybe they'll disagree, and maybe they'll still be friends. And I had chills thinking of that, and I thought, maybe I'm wrong about so many things. Maybe we're all wrong. Maybe we could live in a country where you could walk as a grown woman out in the daylight and not be afraid. Maybe we could live in a country where you could disagree and still be friends. People drop their masks for me. And maybe we can all drop our masks and say, bye, Mom, see you for dinner.
Welcome, Phil, again to a rousing rendition of Times of Freedom.
Got my hat on. Bob Dylan song, so I got a lot of words. Oh, yeah.
Hello again.
All right. So this is a song about freedom of China. We have two masks, black masks, change masks. time, and we watched with one last look, spellbound and swallowed until the golden ended. Told them for the aching ones whose bones cannot be nursed, for the countless confused, misused, stoned ones and worse, for every hung-up person in the whole wide universe. And we gazed upon the shrines of the magic.
Okay, the next,
Oh, am I introducing the next?
no, I'll introduce her. It's all right. Okay. Next,
Use the mic.
we have a short poem called The Love Song of the Demogorgon. It's actually by Jenny Mulberg. I hadn't heard of this poet before, but it is going to be read by Jody R. Netzer.
Yeah.
Love is the world reversed. Nothing but a scribble in a drizzling cave. Good Christians, do not speak my name, but I still rise in your body. Slither amphibian from your lips. Don't look at me! I'm chaos! Despite a little bit of earth in me, I resemble nothing. Face like a starfish. Fingers like rodents in flight. My mind made of two minds. I change. Two-headed ruler of a twofold world. The higher mind flays me. That shadow box I play inside, its mean puppet, moving by night. Come for me with your nail-studded bat. I will make you do most terrible
The curtains, the latest.
Curtains. We need to take a 10-second break.
1, 2, 3.
I approximated.
All right, calm down. I could hear that dull roar from all the way in the backyard. You guys ready with whatever you need to be ready with? No.
Give us a second, we're getting
I was impressed with Jody's beautiful, sparkly, spangly outfit and her incredible dancing and recitation. It's not often to hear a recitation and carpool. Here, you might. Not in those. Right. I'll start introducing Justin.
Okay,
Open
just
the
don't
curtain
worry
more.
about it.
Do I look worried?
I got it. It's a black battery and a black charger. Yeah.
I could start telling jokes, but I don't want to put everybody to sleep, so.
9.
Justin, 10. All right, next we have Yay by Jay, Justin Begay is going to be performing. He's a grad student at U of A and his family's from the Navajo Nation in northern Arizona. He enjoys feeding new dogs, hiking, college football, but not all of his statistics classes. There's a 9. All right. We'll be ready whenever the staff gets their act together.
We're rolling.
Oh, they're rolling. Go for it. Justin, come on. Let's give him a big hand. Let's welcome him up here.
Hello, everybody. How are you?
Hello.
Hello.
I like old dogs too, not just new dogs.
I know.
All that fun stuff's happening. What that is right there is a PowerPoint. However, I don't think anyone really wants to be in class. So what I can do, I'll just go ahead and start. Again, my name's Justin Begay. I am from the Navajo Nation. Traditional short introduction, Navajo. Yate, Justin Begay, Hinishya, Kinyani Nishle, Sitnachini Bashichin, Akotego, and then So I was just introducing my clans. Kinyani's Towering House clan, one of the 4 original clans. Sitnachini is Black Wood Street clan, that's my dad's clan. And Akotego means, because of this, I am Dene Nishle. That's I am. Cool. So right here is the, what I'm doing, what I'm presenting on is what's called the Yeviche. It's a healing ceremony. And roughly broken down, Ye means holy person or divine person. Biche roughly translates to his grandfather. Put them together, we have grandfather gods. And these are spiritual deities. And when dancers are dressed in the masks, they're in the healing ceremony. They serve as sort of intermediaries between our world and the spiritual realm. So if we move along, that's fine. Basically, these ceremonies are only performed during the winter time, but what really happens is they begin during the first chill, which could be right about now. There's old pictures online of the Yeviches from ceremonies from like the 1930s, and they're dated October 22nd. So today's the 25th. So right now, if you drive through Navajo land, it's pitch black, but if you look hard, you can probably see a fire, and that's probably a Yeviche ceremony going on. 9 nights long, masked dancers, and again, just the supernatural Ye and the Biche. We can probably go over to the next one, which should be the masks. And the masks are made of painted buckskin, and they're very sacred. It's not just something you can buy on Amazon. Hence, I don't have it in my hand, unfortunately. And let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Again, painted masks. The head, the leader, his name is Talking God. That's Hashe Deltet, and he's there with the painted buckskin. He has the eagle feathers. And the intermediaries are equally men and women. They're called Hashe Hozan, Hashe Hoan, and then finally is the last dancer. He's like the clown, and he is called Tonananelli. and basically water sprinkler. And he represents man, and he doesn't always follow along. He kind of just does his own thing. He might do some cute little moves, but basically symbolizes again man, because we don't always listen, and that gets us in trouble. So that's what it symbolizes there. This is a woven picture here. The next one is a wood carving. Same deal. You see the talking God right up front, and then there's the medicine man in green and the patient to his right. And then the next one shows an image of an actual Gebiche ceremony. So this next one, very old picture. So what I'll do, I'll go to, I think we can just leave it there for now because I created a small monologue. If you guys
This
just
is the one you want to leave it on?
Yeah, we'll just go and leave it here.
Okay.
And I'll just finish with a short monologue I created. So, in the center of the night, there's a hogan, and they're surrounded by a cluster of old pickup trucks. And in front of the hogan, there's a chair. On top of that, there's old hand-woven Navajo rugs, upon which the patient sits. She's very sick, clearly very ill. Everyone's there for the same reason, to see Talking God. Again, Hashe Ate. He leads the procession of masked dancers, and they will dance by the fire night under the thick silver belts of the Milky Way. In these songs, they speak of the beauty of the Navajo land, which is called Dene Bekeya. Dene means people, Beke is roughly his feet, and Ye signifies upwards above the ground. So roughly translated, Dene Bekeya means people above the ground, and that's us. And so after 9 nights of songs, prayers, and dancing, interspersed with daytime rituals of creating sand paintings by hand, about the size of the stage here. 9 nights of that. Now, the patient is healed, and the prayers, they conclude. The prayers conclude. Happily may I walk. Happily may have abundance of showers. Happily may have abundance of flowers. Happily may have abundance of plants. Happily may I have abundance. And happily may I have walk along the trail of pollen. Happily may I walk. May it be beautiful before me. May it be beautiful behind me. May it be beautiful below me. May it be beautiful above me. May it be beautiful all around me. In beauty I walk. Kajo nahaslik, kajo nahaslik, kajo nahaslik, kajo nahaslik. Now, if you want to just sit back, maybe close your eyes if you like, we can hear a sample of the beginning of the Yiviche. You'll hear the whoo. That's the talking guy who leaves the position. His whoops. Okay, And that's, I'm gonna end it there because we're not gonna be here all night, let alone for 9 days. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I love my people and my culture, and I'm just glad to bring it out to the wider world. Thank you.
Justin DeGay. That was outstanding. And next we have Beyond Persona. Jungin Lee. Jungin Lee? Jungin Yi. All right, I failed the audition. Let's try again. I won't be back next time. Anyhow, Jungin is a practitioner of acupuncture, herbal healing, as well as a Korean movement practice called Kuksundo, based on Taoist spirituality. This piece is going to do for us next is the Taoist goddess Dover. So let's give a big hand. Forces. What's next? filed the script.
Well, actually, what's next is a party.
How do we do that?
We're going to call all of our performers on the stage. Yay!
Thank you. Marcus.
Thank you to the audience.
Guy and Dan and Justin and you.
Well, we are sort of.
Yeah, I know, that's okay. That was-
I hope that you will all stick around. We have all kinds of beverages, all kinds of snacks. We'd love to have you stay and meet new people and hang out and have fun. So let's see.
Never approached the stage. That's really.